everyone, welcome to Peach on Earth Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Taurus for the month of December. Taurus, a couple messages before I get started. I just wanted to say that, sorry, there we go. I just wanted to say that I do offer personal readings. You can find the information for that down below. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Peach on Earth Tarot, where I'll be doing daily reads. They're just like written descriptions, but I'll be doing a daily poll for you guys over on those platforms if you're interested in that. And then also I wanted to say that I know that sometimes I can tend to speak kind of slowly, and then the way I get the cards can sometimes be a little bit of a slow process. So if that's not something that you really care for, you can go ahead and hit the three little dots and hit the playback speed, and you can change it to 1.25 or 1.5, and that'll speed up my speech a little bit. If that's something that bothers you, you can go ahead and do that. But if not, we'll go ahead and you can leave it as be, and we can go ahead and get started. Now, Taurus, when I was getting into your energy, they said, first off, drop the defenses. And then secondly, you are ready and open. And they specifically said to love, but then I got the message that it didn't necessarily have to be to love. That could just be for like a confirmation for certain people. But they were saying, like, even if you don't believe it, you need to tell yourself every single day, I am ready and open to fill in the blank. That's like, because when we say things to ourselves that we don't yet believe, they become our reality and our truth. Like, so if you feel like say you were scared of the vulnerability of like love, because that is the example that came up in the message. And so it's like something that you've always kind of like kept at arm's length. It's telling yourself, like, if it's something that you want but you don't know how to have it yet, you don't know how to achieve it yet, you need to start by telling yourself every single day, I am ready and open for love, or fill in the blank. And so that's the message, is kind of like, it's, because our brain believes the things that we tell it or that other people tell it. And so if we tell it the things that we want to be true, then they're more apt to become true, okay? So let's go ahead and start pulling some cards. I'm going to start with the Fairy Tarot cards. Okay, what is the message for Taurus for the month of December, please? Taurus for the month of December. What is the message for Taurus December, please? Taurus for the month of December, please. That's a lot of cards. I don't know how many it is, but we'll see. 6. Okay, yeah, we're going to take them. So, okay. Renewal / this is judgment, usually, is on the bottom. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose. Releasing judgments of yourself and others. That is where it's like, maybe you've always judged yourself with the whole, like, I'm not worthy or capable of doing this thing, but you're supposed to start telling yourself, like, you are worthy of those things. That's your judgment. That's your renewal, right? Is like, I am worthy. I am. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Nice. That's abundance. Like complete abundance. And it's almost like larger than life, bigger than things that, like, all the abundance is bigger than what she actually needs, but she's worthy of, right? She's worthy of all that she has. It says, reward yourself for your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. Maybe that's what you're trying to manifest. It's like, instead of love, it's like being self-employed is what you're trying to manifest. The Six of Cups, well, okay. So it could definitely have to do with relationships, but I don't necessarily see this card strictly as like, because the Six of Cups typically means, it can be relationships from our childhood, you know, whether that be siblings or friends or even like a significant other, like maybe you've known them for so long since you were a child or a teenager or even like a young adult, depending on your age. It's just someone that you've known for a very long time. So, you know what I'm getting? That this is kind of like where you might be right now. You might be like, I fulfilled a lot of things in my life. This is, you know, I have a lot of abundance, and maybe you're wanting to start sharing it because you have so much that you don't even need all of it. And so it's like, what can I do in order to share this? And I'm getting to like maybe something about donating or even like with your time. If it's not like necessarily money, but I'm getting the sense of like doing something with charity, like especially with like children's charities. Like I don't know anything about these charities, but like Big Brother Big Sister or just like maybe certain oh, you know, I don't know, why is it not coming to me? It's like where children live, like, you know, that I don't, why am I not thinking of the word? It's really frustrating me. Like when they're in the foster system, when they're not in like houses with people, like orphanages. I don't know if that's really the proper term, but I don't know. I'm just getting that sense of like really donating and giving to those types of things. Oh, the dreamer. You know what's interesting is like usually the Fool, because this is the Fool card. Normally the Fool is about to jump off a ledge, but she's actually climbing a hill. She's going towards this portal, but it also seems like she's wanting to like go off the path, go off the beaten path. And maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe it's like you've been on this path. You've been on the path that you were told that you were supposed to be on, and you've gained a lot of abundance, and now you're just kind of like, you know what? I just kind of I want to see what's over there. What's over there? Because look how she's looking. She's almost like looking at these kids, right? Like she's like, what is that over there? Oh, I remember that from my childhood. I remember that person. They were lovely, or that was lovely. I really liked it. Let's go ahead and go over there. And even the dog is like pointing over here. Do you see that? The dog is like pointing. Let's go over there. And she's like, all right, let's go. Let's go see what that Six of Cups is about. So, and it could even be like, if it's not a love situation, I do get the Six of Cups as like things from your childhood that you once enjoyed that you don't do anymore, that are coming back into your reality. You like they just like stopped being in your reality because you were so driven like towards something else. You were guided towards something else. And then so you lost sight of something that you really, really loved from your youth. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be childhood. It could be your teenage years or even young adulthood. Like I said, depending on your age or even like how time makes sense to you. And so it's like a hobby or an interest or even like like, you know, when adults ask children, what do you want to be when you grow up? Maybe you always said this one thing and then it's just like you totally lost that sight. So, and then the Six of Pentacles is about equal give and take. I really like this because I feel like if this is a relationship, it's almost like you're manifesting a relationship it's totally equal with the two sixes here. And then the Fool in the middle, because that's like, that zero I feel like is like, I don't know. I'm getting it's just like right between these two sixes. I don't know what my brain is trying to like process here. It's interesting. You do have 6 cards as well that came out. But okay, it's almost like as you go over towards this energy, it's like what you get, what you give, you also get in return. It's like such an equal energy. Like your willingness to go meet this person or this idea is they're also coming equally towards that distance. Like maybe they're on their path over here, right? Or this could even be the other person, like, and vice versa if it's a relationship. But it's almost like you're both on your own paths here, and then all of a sudden it's like you see each other across the way, across this field here, this whatever you want to call it. You see each other, and then you're just like, oh hey, and you like come back together. You come meet in the middle with the 6 of Pentacles energy. 11:11 when I finish saying that. Okay, and then we have the 5 of Wands, which can be resistance. Opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. And you know what I'm kind of getting with this is like, so, you know, maybe you and this person can be kind of different, but it's like it makes sense in a way. But also I'm getting that if you're going off of your path, there are going to be people in your life that resist that. They don't want you to leave that path. They want you to stay where you are. They want you to continue the way that they've always known you to continue. You know, like there are going to be people that resist you going off of your path here, is what I'm getting strongly with that 5 of Wands. But even in the card, it's like it's a playful energy. It's not necessarily like super negative, but just I think it's like a kind of a beware type of thing, like of people that don't necessarily want for you what you want for yourself, is what I'm getting. Because there's a reason why you have to retrain your brain with the whole, you have to tell yourself, even if you don't believe it, that I am ready and open to, and there's something that's missing, right? That's the fill in the blank. And there's a reason why you don't believe it. It's the people in your life that have made you not believe that you're worthy of the thing, or that the thing that you want is worthy of you. Okay? But you have to, so there's going to be people who resist your Ace of Wands. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. And that's what it is. It's like you have to kind of get around this resistance, right? This 5, and make it over to the Ace. It's like you have to kind of get around any of the obstacles that surround you in order to actually like say, okay, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Let's see. I'm going to start clarifying, because the Ace of Wands is like, yeah, it's action. It's just, I'm ready. I'm ready for this. Okay, let's look at, I want to look at the 6 of Cups. What's the 6 of Cups for Taurus, please? Can we clarify the 6 of Cups, please? Can I have one card to clarify the 6 of Cups, please? For Taurus, the 6 of Cups, please, for Taurus. Oh, that is like a huge stack. Okay, this one was like kind of standing out, but so I'm gonna take it. And it's the what is it? The Page of Wands, which to me, the Page of Wands is a very similar energy to the Ace of Wands. Because the Ace of Wands is like the idea, the beginning, like yeah, it's the idea. It's like, I know what this is that I want to do, but it's not quite yet action. And then the page to me is the beginning stages of action where you're starting to act. And I'm getting the playfulness. It's like, that's that childhood energy. It's something that you did when you were a child, or someone that you knew when you were young, that brings a lot of joy to you, that you don't it's like it brings the youthfulness to you with that playfulness. It's like you learn how to be playful. And it's interesting, you have the Beyond Illusion, which is the Judgment card, which was on the bottom for these cards as well. Beyond Illusion, it's like you're able to see beyond whatever it is that's been holding you back. You're finally seeing it for the illusion that it is. And it's like, oh, I don't need to keep going on this path that has been planned out for me. I need to be over here. I need to be seeking this out. You're seeing beyond what has always been told to you. Okay, where are we at? 16 minutes, so we've got some time. I'm going to go ahead and look at, I kind of want to look at this Nine of Cups, or this Nine of Pentacles. Don't mind me going out of order or anything, but we've got time, so I'm gonna look at it. Let's look at the Nine of Pentacles, please, for Taurus, please. Can I have one card for Taurus regarding this Nine of Pentacles? Okay. Understanding. And then we have we have the ordinariness under here, and that's the Eight of Pentacles, and it's the one right before the Nine of Pentacles, right? And the Eight of Pentacles in traditional tarot is hard work. It's the step before complete abundance, right? And I feel like, and this is the Page of Cups. And I feel like, or is it the Knight of Cups? Hang on. I think it's the Page. But anyway, I feel like this is kind of that energy where it's like, this is what you've been told to do. This is the path you've been on your whole life. You've been understanding of it. You've worked really hard at it, but it's like ordinary. It's like, it's not extraordinary. It's just kind of like, no hum, ho hum, this is what I'm doing. It's like not necessarily passionate, right? But then it's like you get a glimpse of something. It's like, oh yeah, I remember this. This is what it is. This is what it is. And then you have to tell yourself every single day, even if you don't believe that you're worthy of this thing, because I feel like you see it in a really positive light. You have to tell yourself every day, I am ready and open to this, whatever this is that brings you joy. That it doesn't even necessarily have to be from your past, but it almost like reminds you of a youthful time. It's like, it makes you feel youthful. It makes you feel lighthearted and playful. Okay, let's look at let's look at the Five of Wands. Can I have one clarification card for the Five of Wands for Taurus, please? What's the Five of Wands for Taurus? So this is the Queen of Cups. It says receptivity. Hang on. Oh my gosh, you guys. So this is the Six of Swords, which normally is like forward movement, or they say it's like Six of Clouds or something in this deck. And what I like about the Osho Zen Tarot is it's about like the here and the now and what we need to do now, and not the past or the future. It's like here. But if you see, this person I've said it felt like someone around you, like things around you that it's almost like you've been overly receptive to them. You've been overly receptive to this, and it's starting to feel like a burden. They want you to continue on this path. They resist your change. They don't want you to change. They want you to go where they want you to continue this way. They want you to keep climbing this hill, this mountain. Please keep climbing. But they're not even saying please, they're just saying do it. And you're carrying them, and it's like, you're tired. You're like, I don't want to do this anymore. And you know what I'm saying? It's like almost like this rooster is on this person, and then there's the dog, and then the bird. And I feel like it's almost like there's three energies, and they're both facing this way, right? But this is like going up here, and it's almost like you're transforming even these energies that are on you. It's like, okay, no, you have to be the cardinal. Which, what does the cardinal represent spiritually? I looked it up. I think it's like wish fulfillment and abundance. Like when you see a cardinal, it's supposed to be really like about that, I believe. So it's almost like you're transforming this type of energy into the cardinal, and then you're transforming this person that wants to control you and guide you. Or it doesn't even have to be a person, but it's like even like a way of life you feel is controlling you. But you're transforming it into like the loyalty, because they're both pointing. Do you see this? Like this person's pointing this way and this person's pointing this way, but this person is pointing for you to go this way, and you're transforming. You're like, I don't want this anymore. I want someone that's loyal. So, and not on my back, because this person is also a lot larger than this person, right? And so like, I don't want this anymore. I want someone who's loyal to me. And then that's what you do. You transform these negative energies into positive ones. But you have to do that by telling yourself every single day, like, this is what I'm worthy of. This is what I'm worthy of. This is what I'm worthy of. This is what you're worthy of. This is what you are doing currently. This is what you're worthy of, okay? But you've been overly receptive to these people resisting your change. And you need to not be receptive to that anymore. You need to be receptive to you and your truth. It's almost like you need to move this from here to here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to manifest this, okay? We're not receptive to others' ideas that they have for us anymore. We are receptive to our own ideas, we're loyal to ourselves. Okay? So, now, this Ace of Springs, the Ace of Wands. What can we clarify the Ace of Wands, please, for Taurus? Ace of Wands for Taurus, please. Can I have one card for the Ace of Wands to clarify the Ace of Wands? One card to clarify the Ace of Wands, please. Can I have one card to clarify the Ace of Wands for Taurus? Oh, well, 2 came out, so that's okay. We have the Master on the bottom. Yes. It's like you're taking it from the Ace of Wands, that idea, that spark, to mastery is what I'm getting. So we have awareness, which is typically like I think 7 is the Chariot in the Major Arcana in typical tarot. But it's almost like, to me, look at this. It's almost like you're using that Ace of Wands, because Wands represents fire. So you're using that Ace of Wands to kind of like light this facade that you're living on fire, so your true self can step through, because this is like almost like a shadow aspect of yourself. This is like the shadow of who you're truly supposed to be. And when you light it on fire, when you look behind the veil, it's like you see your truth, you see what you're supposed to be, and you're now perfectly aware of it. Where before maybe you weren't, or you were, but you were comfortable staying inside. You were comfortable being in there. But now it's like you've taken this spark, you have this spark, and it's like you can't really go back. And because this is on fire, you're being exposed. Oh, beautiful. Ripeness. This card, I was seeing this card when I was looking through your energy, and this is also the Nine of Pentacles, which is the Nine of Pentacles here. So I feel like this Nine of Pentacles is kind of like where you've been. You were abundant, but it wasn't abundance from your truth. It was abundance from someone else's truth for you. And because this is, to me, if you look at it, it's almost like the caged bird. I know why the caged bird sings. The caged bird sings, I mean, I've never actually read the book, but the caged bird, to me, that saying kind of means like the caged bird sings because it's almost like we're scared to live. So we're happy sitting and watching, and we're happy just kind of being caged and told what to do because it makes things easier. We don't have to fight against these energies. We don't have to resist things. It's like it's just easier to be told what to do almost sometimes. And then this Nine of Pentacles is with this Ace of Wands after this has been burned away, and it's the maturity, the ripeness, and you're turning to the master, right? And it's the same energy as over here, but it's out of your own story. It's your own story that you are ripening, that you're maturing. It's really, really beautiful. So it's like I feel like this is letting you know that you can still have this abundance. You can still have this energy when you live your own truth. It's not going to take that away. It's going to actually like make it sweeter and more beautiful because it's your own. It's your own. It's not something that you've been given, or it's not something that you've been told to do. Okay. Okay, we're going to get some advice with the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. So can I have one or two cards for Taurus, please, regarding this reading? Oh, okay. Easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing, which, yeah, it's just one foot in front of the other. You are Taurus. It's important for you to take your steps in the manner you see fit. This isn't like a rat race. It's not like a fast thing. You don't have to just like do this tomorrow. It's listening, because we have cycles and rhythms on the bottom, and it's almost like listening to yourself, listening to what feels right to you, and just acting on it. It's not, don't not act, right? It's just kind of like do it at your own pace. Take the steps, take the small steps. It's okay as long as you're just kind of like listening to yourself, guiding yourself instead of letting others guide you. It's gonna happen in its own natural progression. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you, Taurus. Just embrace that Taurus energy, one foot in front of the other, one step at a time. That is how a Taurus moves through life, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, so this has been your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you resonated, you can, or even if you didn't resonate but you still enjoyed the reading, you can like, comment, share, subscribe. Don't forget that I do personal readings as well, and you can get that information down below. And I thank any of you for being present today. I thank any of your guides that were present, any of my guides that were present from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.